Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win or you find a way to lose. Also in boxing, I think the hate for Terence Crawford just continues to grow exponentially. Now, if you're new to the channel, please consider liking, subscribing, follow me on Twitter. Now, boom. Turki Al-Sheikh turns back on Terence Crawford because Bud is a billionaire. Let me tell you something, people. You can't make this crap up. The different things I hear about this goddamn Turki Al-Sheikh and Bud Crawford when it comes to fans. Let me just go ahead and put this rumor out right now. It's not true. Turki Al-Sheikh isn't turning his back on Bud. And as far as Terence Crawford being a billionaire, I mean, if he is, so what? But I don't know if there's any truth to that. See, you're probably saying, damn, Hood, where'd you hear this? I'm gonna tell you, man. It's out here on goddamn Twitter. But we all know that's bullshit, right? But why would somebody say that? I'm going to tell you why. You know, Terence Crawford sat down with Andre Ward, and Andre Ward interviewed him. And it was pretty insightful. But during that interview, and this is why I think Crawford he's never been one to really talk a lot about himself. You know, sometimes people want you to be an open book and just disclose different things about you where they feel people can potentially relate, right? And when you don't do that, they say that you're stubborn, that you're not likable, you're not marketable, okay? But Crawford sits down with Andre Ward, and all he was saying is, hey, you know, I own some property, you know, I invest in real estate, and was talking about how there's basically a street back there in Omaha where, you know, Bud, it seems like he bought up the whole street. Anyway, if Crawford owns one house or if he owns a billion houses, right? I don't see how these people could come out here and take that and just spin it into something negative, man. Let me tell you something with Turki Al-Sheikh. As far as Terence Crawford and Terence Crawford's money, let's just make this clear. Turki Al-Sheikh, you know who his favorite fighter is? It's Terence Crawford. And if Terence Crawford was a billionaire, you know what Turki Al-Sheikh would probably be trying to do? Make him a trillionaire. Because Turki Al-Sheikh, you know they say real recognize real? Real boxing fans recognize real fighters. And Turki Al-Sheikh, when he watches Terence Crawford, what he sees is a real fighter. You see, every time Jake Paul fights, he says this is a circus. Turki Al-Sheikh ain't trying to put no money in Jake Paul's pocket. Turki Al-Sheikh wants real fighters, real warriors, guys like Bud Crawford. You don't have to get in front of the camera and smile and dance and all that bullshit. Turki Al-Sheikh isn't looking for that. He's looking for guys that are going to get in the ring and do the business. In addition to everything I just mentioned, Terence Crawford and Turki Al-Sheikh have been, pretty cordial for quite some time, and I think a friendship has blossomed over the last couple of years. But I know that I could have told y'all that Saudi in particular. Now we know who it is. Turki Al-Sheikh was pushing to get involved with Crawford. With the whole Earl Spence fight and maybe some other opportunities before that. But the bottom line is where we are now with Terence Crawford. If he sits back and because he's on Twitter, he doesn't respond to everything. But I'm sure he's going to say, you know what, this is why I don't say too much. I just sit back and do my thing because he's not the kind of guy to brag. Crawford his crews will come out and he'll defend himself. But Crawford's not somebody out here who's trying to, you know, necessarily just pick fights and shit on Twitter. The only one person he goes back and forth with, and it's more like, almost like they become friends, is one guy on Twitter who's crazy. Every chance he gets, he harasses the shit out of Terence Crawford. But aside from that, as far as Turki Al-Sheikh turning his back on Crawford, no. Now, what I will tell you is Turki Al-Sheikh, he's looking to take Crawford, and the only thing he's looking to turn on Crawford is Crawford into a megastar. And it all starts on 3 August when he faces against Majumov. Now, at the same time, I think Turki Al-Sheikh is also very interested in turning Majumov into a megastar. Okay? Turki Al-Sheikh may have a favorite fighter, but he's not biased. And after watching Tyson Fury and Usyk, I'm convinced that Turki Al-Sheikh, I'm going to say his moral compass is pointed in the right direction. But at the same time, there's argument that, hey, maybe it isn't. But there's still some other things you got to look at out there in Saudi Arabia when it comes to fighters. Because you look at Nick Ball, he got screwed against Ray Vargas. Then Ray Ford got screwed against Nick Ball. So I don't know if they're going to rob Peter to pay Paul to try to correct mistakes or bad decisions. I don't really know how that shit's working out. But as far as with Terence Crawford and Madrimov, this is the fight right here, people. And as far as you guys taking a look at Terence Crawford and expecting this man to disappear in a fight, I really believe Terence Crawford. I said it in another video. I really believe him. Crawford is going to fight for a long time. Y'all watch. Crawford's 36, about to be 37, something like that. Watch, Crawford gonna be like 42 years old, still out here fighting. And he may end up retiring from the money he made from boxing, not through his investments, as a billionaire. Because as long as he keeps winning, and Turki Al-Sheikh's involved, as long as Turki Al-Sheikh stays alive, because in case y'all are sleeping underneath a rock, Turki Al-Sheikh has a lot of health complications. And as long as he can stay healthy, as long as he can stay alive, Crawford can keep winning and dominating opponents. Turki Al-Sheikh's going to pay him that Tyson Fury money. You better believe it. And Crawford do that a few times. In addition to what this man's made already in boxing, Crawford may be okay. That being said, Turki Al-Sheikh turning his back on Terence Crawford because Bud's a billionaire, that's utter nonsense. Nonsense. But it makes for a good conversation. That's why I'm talking about it. Anyway, y'all keep cool. Shout out to the veterans, all 7 continents. Y'all in the breeze.